So, good morning. Today is my 6-week checkup, and I am on the way to my doctor's office to see how everything is going. I still feel like I need to work out my lower abdominal muscles and get them back to 100%, but other than that, I'm back to normal. I have Tari with me and I have Kingston with me. So Kingston's due date was August the 9th. However, Kingston decided to be born on July the 5th, which is my actual birthday. On July the 4th, Independence Day, the day before my birthday, mind you, my water broke early in the morning. 7:14 in the morning, my water broke. And I'm like, oh shit, my water broke. So I put it on Facebook. My best friend was like, go to the hospital. And I was like, but I'm not feeling any contractions or anything. I feel okay, we're about to watch a movie and, wait for the contractions to come. And then my other best friend was like, go to the hospital, you don't have any fluid maybe to be in the womb with, so it's not safe. So I go to the hospital. No contractions. They put me on the monitors to make sure that the baby is okay and everything. So my doctor strolls in around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And mind you, she was dressed for a cookout. She looked like she was at a cookout, and she just checked me and was like, oh, okay, you're fine, you're not having any contractions. We're gonna give you some medicine. We're gonna give you some pitocin to make the contractions come on so you can go ahead and have this baby. And I was like, great, yeah, I need to have them today and not tomorrow on my birthday. She leaves, right? A nurse comes in and is like, yeah, she's gonna start the medication at midnight, and then she's gonna come back at 7 a.m. and deliver the baby. I'm like, what? So she wanted to go back to the cookout, which I don't blame her. It was a holiday. So anyway, needless to say, at midnight they gave me the pitocin, and my contractions started coming, and sure enough, at 7 o'clock it was time to push. So Kingston waited until my actual birthday to come out. He could have came out anytime on the 4th. My water broke early. No. He wanted to be a little mini-me. That is the birth story of Kingston Collins. Then he came out fine, but mind you, he came out 5 weeks early, so he was actually a preemie. But this preemie was the size of a regular baby. He was 5 pounds, 15 ounces, which means he was like 1 ounce away from 6 pounds, which is like not even a small baby. He was like a regular baby. He didn't have to go to the NICU or anything. When he came out, we did skin to skin, which I did not know. Skin to skin these days, I did not know that they take him straight out your hoo-ha and put him on your chest. Yes, they don't wash the babies anymore. None of that anymore, no. They wipe him off while he's on you, which was a beautiful experience. I did the skin to skin. Tari and Tommy both did skin to skin. Took our shirts off and had the baby on a skin to skin. They did not want to give him a bath until 6 hours later. They came to the room and gave him a bath, and the lady was so rough with him, I couldn't even believe it, and he was so upset. He was screaming from the top of his lungs like, lady, I'm a baby. I mean, they handle the babies like, I guess they handle them every day. They handle them like doll babies, like they're not real. She was flipping them and just washing them real fast, and I'm a brand new mom, so I was scared to hold him. He was so little. But anyway, so 6 hours later they came and gave him his bath. He was really sleepy, but we thought it was because he was a preemie. He's supposed to be in the womb for 5 more weeks, so he's gonna be a little sleepy. That's what they told me. He wouldn't wake up to eat. Like, he would, I breastfed him, so he wouldn't really open up his mouth to breastfeed. He wouldn't stay awake, and when he did open his mouth, he would take a couple sucks and then fall asleep on the breast, so he wasn't getting much milk. I pump my milk and put it in little bottles and like spoon feed it to him, or syringe with a little syringe feed it to him, but I was seeing that he was taking on way too much air because he was gasping. He didn't really know how to drink from a spoon or a syringe. So I went ahead and put the nipple. They give you these little bottles and the little nipple that you can put on those bottles. I went ahead and gave him that because they tell you shouldn't use a nipple or a pacifier or anything for 6 to 8 weeks because you don't want to cause nipple confusion. But he was taking on way too much air and I didn't want him to have gas in his stomach, so I went ahead and gave him the nipple. Then he was drinking it out of the little bottles. He was taking like an ounce, but they still said he was dehydrated. When I went for his 2-day checkup, I found out that he had jaundice, like a really, really bad case of jaundice, like really bad. And they told us to go to Children's National Hospital, like immediately. And the doctor met me there. His bilirubin level was like 30 and it's supposed to be 0. Stayed in the hospital for 5 more days and I have footage right here. Pump out the milk. It's King Kingston waking up. They said we weren't doing binkies, but when he had to come in the hospital, we changed our mind. We said he's going through so much stress with all of these needles that they keep sticking him with. It doesn't allow him to have the passy. Okay, so we are in the hospital, right? And my family is playing 2K. That's the baby. We missed all the bad stuff. They finally taken the lights off of him, and they're seeing if he can stay stable without all the lights and the fluid and the antibiotics. Really, y'all? Really?
Yeah. Pretty much. Why not? We're waiting for the baby.
Y'all funny. We are here at Children's National Hospital, the big black glass building in DC. And this is our view. That's the VA hospital over there. You always see those things over there. And then I had to pump my milk. Mommy. What? 1 week postpartum.
Oh, that's what they call it? Postpartum.
Bigger grandpa visiting his grandson. The vlog is back on, Daddy. Maria has requested it. This is for you, Maria. He's still asleep. And yes, my family, that's my family, in the hospital room. Yes, they are playing PlayStation. Yes, they don't leave home without it. It's like an American Express. But yeah, he had jaundice and he was really sleepy and he was really on his way out. Like, complete brain shut down type. They were talking about giving him a blood transfusion. So they hooked him up to IVs and pumped him full of fluids and antibiotics, and thank God he didn't have to have a blood transfusion. But they made me sign the papers for it. He was like on his way there, and they were like, no, it's not normal that he was not responsive like that, and he was so sleepy and wouldn't wake up. Like, even for the 2 days that I had him at home, I was lucky for him to keep his eyes open for 5 minutes in a 24-hour period. He would not wake up. He was a very sleepy baby. Like, the second day after he had the antibiotics and the fluid pumped through him, he was awake and alert and happy, and he was just a whole different baby. So I could definitely see the difference in him. He was really, 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 really sick. Another thing is, they didn't circumcise him because he was a preemie. They wanted him to get a little bigger or a little more older. So I'm going to talk to the doctor also about the circumcision. I guess that's about it for right now. I will see you at the doctor's. That was eventful. So my doctor's appointment went well. There was nothing wrong. I was totally normal. She said she's gonna put me on a mini pill for birth control, and other than that, she said come back in 2 months. So I guess I'm good. Now off to the gas station, and then we're gonna start walking again. Stop. Make the baby a bit dizzy. Alright, so we're at the park. We're walking. Day 1. My doctor didn't. Well, my weight is at 211. And day 1 of trying to get this weight off. I'm trying to get down to 175. Hey, let's see how long it takes. Today is August the 16th. Hello. Today is August the 16th, and we're going to see how long this takes. Alright, we are done walking.
He done covered his face on me.
Aww.
His face was not covered in the beginning. What's up, man?
Get up and walk.
Get up, wait.
Alright, so we're done on the trail. I'm about to get the boys some Wawa. Then we're gonna go home and who knows what else we're gonna do. Talk to you in a sec. Okay, so he just lays on it. Alright, are you done eating? Can I have my boob back? You good? Can I get a smile? Tiku, 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 tiku. You don't know what that is yet, okay. So right now, okay. Right now he doesn't do much, so. There you go. You go pacifier. Hello. So it is about 7:30 in the evening and it's my girlfriend's birthday and we're gonna go surprise her. They're at a restaurant and I brought baby Kingston out with me. And we're just gonna say, what's up, Blink? Happy 49th birthday. Love you, girl. See you in a second. Now, where the hell is Jasper? Okay, slight change of plans. So, I went to the Jasper's in Crofton. Apparently, that's been closed for 10 years. Where the hell have I been? On my way back to Largo, which is close to my house. To go to that one. And the journey continues. This is like a 2-hour trip, and the baby's doing so good. I have him back there. Can you see him? Tell me. You tell me, what is he doing? Because I can't see him. I need to get one of those mirrors to put on the back seat so that I can see in his car seat. But